Outer Banks, season 4, episode 3 is here, and I feel like I need to go Outer Banks because I tell you what, guys, I think this show is just dragging the arse out it. Right, that's to put it bluntly. This one's called the Lupine CORSAIRS. Right, I don't know what that means. What I think doesn't help this show as well is that all 10 episodes are released at once. Now, for me, I thought this was pretty pish, but essentially the episode begins. You get the sheriff, Sheriff Choupay, played by Colin Moss. He's grilling the Pogues about their dealings with, of course, Wes Generate. Alright? And what I didn't get about this is that there was like a lot of conversation, right? But the problem for me is there was a lot of conversation, like, oh, you're holding this here, you're trying to force answers out of us, and it's like, hold on here. It's like a big public space, and you were all kind of getting interviewed within the same space. Like, they're even reacting to other people's questions, and it's just like, what is even going on? Key and JJ, they're trapped in their wee claps. They were clapping actually. They're trapped in their wee pod. The guy tries to come kill them. They manage to escape after Key gets a bit of information on them, and then later on in the episode, we essentially see these guys. Right, he's going to meet at this pier with somebody, and we're going to go there. All right, we are going to go there. So, boom. Now, what I would say is, there was also, I mean, what else? What really happened this episode? Like John B and Sarah. Now, apparently, these two have split up in real life, and it's like, has that had an impact? Because they're doing nothing. John B's the main character of this show, man, and he feels like the absolutely they absolutely just seem jobber. Like, and also this whole thing with the hyperbolic chamber. A few more minutes. It's like, come on, they were begging to get out, and she's like, no, a few more minutes. Like, what if it lost oxygen? It's a bit unrealistic here, but man, like I said, they managed to escape him. They go to the pier. JJ and Key are like, "Oh, we're going to do some surveillance. We're going to have a date." "Oh, what do you mean date? We've never had a date." "Oh, you date? You've not had a date." The guy then rocks up, right? And he's like, "Yeah, you know what? We're gonna look for these kids." But then it turns out, oh, he's not actually looking for them. Cleo and Pope are gonna start ratting each other, but that's not happening, folks. That is not happening. I'll let you know. No, 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 no. Because he climbs up, claiming that he's lost his phone to overhear this conversation. Um, Sneezing. Something about the blue crown and just a bit of worthless fucking information here. They find out a wee bit. And then they're partying that night. Also in this episode, Rafe's new girlfriend's father, who is a business associate of Rafe's stepmom, pretty much. Oh, you need to get him to agree to this deal, and then she overhears Rafe like basically burying her. It's like, oh, I'm never friends with a Pogue here. I'm never gonna let her sleep in my house. It's just like, see this Pogue and Rich. I don't know, man. I think it's just fucking cheap. That's what it is. I think it. No, I think it's just shite. How about those? How about those apples? I think it's just shite. This whole we're Pogues and they're rich and and they're this and it's like fucking wise up, man. We're 4 seasons into this show, and it's like if these teams not grew out of this whole fucking beef between rival, I don't even know what to say, but the episode takes a turn for the worst. Well, I say turn, it probably picked up here, where Big Man meets with Jadis from The Walking Dead. I believe it was her. And it like turns out she's the big boss woman. Oh, another boss woman. Who'd have thought it? And then Terrence returns to the show, and it turns out that he's the one who's kidnapped Cleo. But as we'll soon find out in the next episode, it's not. He's actually there to really kind of help her because they came with a mission for him. He didn't know he was any part of those cage. We got to give him the artifact. So yeah, I mean, pretty big return after Cleo gets kidnapped here and Terrence returns. But I just think at this stage, man, it needs to go. It just needs to go, damn it. It just needs to go. I don't even know, right, if this show has got a fifth season planned, but, it's like, I think they just need to sort stuff. I think they need to sort this stuff out, man. It's just ridiculous to say the least. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. I'll give this episode a 4 out of 10. The show's just got no direction, man. The show didn't really have much of a shelf life, and to think it's going to last more than some actual big TV shows or the same length is fucking crazy.